Hello again, friends and comrades, and welcome back to the blind playthrough of Tyranny with me, Red Zed. We're here in the Oldwalls of the Bastard's Wound, and looking for Reef Talon. We need a bunch of new torch keys. I finally put a point into Lantry's skills that allow him to decipher the runes in the Oldwalls, so now I can get all these new spell components. And now I'm gonna have to go back to all the other Oldwalls and get all those other components that I missed. So many new spell combinations that I can get. Although I think they're just accents. They're not really new spell combinations. They're going to be like effects, some new augmentations on my spells. Still quite good. Still very, very useful.
There's your skeleton out by your ass.
Very nice. Okay. So this is where Insipid Moniker did her thing. Is that where the blood farm was? Okay. And there's more water. So I've also found the Sleepless, and they seem to have some weird thing going on with, needing to get low. Needing to go deeper and deeper underground. Okay, what's going on here? Why aren't you talking to me? There we go. See? Told you the Fatefinder would come to us. Jasper sends his regards. Seeing as you're here, you must have killed the others. Now it's just a matter of vengeance. I love that they give me this option again. It's amazing. Just whip it. Motherless. Oh, not fucking around. Kill the Fatefinder. Oh, I actually killed one. Oh, that's amazing. that's really funny. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's do a whirlwind. That's a neat trick.
Will do.
Oh, I'm prone. No, I don't like being prone. Get up. Jabby jab. Whoa. I don't like
Won't even get close.
smite.
I got it.
Smitten. Smote. Get smote. What's this? A darkened hollow keystone. Okay. Another new keystone. That's... Oof. There's a lot of new stuff to explore in these old walls. I also have something called the Warden's Key that allows me to... Oh, hello. Any reason you're staring at that lamp? We're in love, can't you tell? Okay. This reminds me, I have a very funny story. When I was in Tokyo, I once saw a drunk guy who was so drunk. He was actually making love to a support column in a train station. He was just really going to town, kissing that support column, and no one said anything. It was really awkward. He was a business dude too. He had the suit on and everything. But yeah, he really met the love of his life in that support column. This lady, I don't think she is intoxicated. I think there's something weird and magical going on here. Do you have the keystone for that teleporter? Yes? Yes. Tosses it on the floor. I don't want to kill any of these Sleepless. I don't really understand what's going on with them yet, so... Let's get that bridge going. Don't need to lower the water here just yet. We can proceed.
Curious.
Curiouser and a curiouser. Always try all the keystones. That's what we do. Oh, draining the water. Nice. Yeah, there's something very strange about the Bastard's Wound. Wait, that's weird. I'm draining the water, but there's still water spilling out. That seems counterintuitive to me. I don't think that's the way it should work, but oh well. Who am I to argue with the devs, the great devs? Well, they are wise. They're wise in their ways.
Found something.
Oh, yes you did. Just some junk to sell. It's kind of weird to say that gems are junk, but they are. They are. They have no real value. They only have socially assigned value.
Yes, I did cause that mess.
Oh yeah. Oh sweet, a Jadis torch key, another torch key. I love torch keys. Never give me too many torch keys. If anyone ever wants to give me a birthday gift, just like make me up a bunch of torch keys. Does this one work? Nope, only the Jadis. Okay.
Found something.
Yes, you did. Yeah, fight the mains. Fight 'ems. Banes are pretty easy. I mean, they're not the most difficult enemies in the game.
Yes.
And let's... I guess we're done on this section, right? On. Oh, we... Oh ho ho ho! Let's activate some stairs.
Come at me.
Come at me, bros.
Take that.
Whoa, where are you going? Let's get a whirlwind. We have enough enemies around us now to make that worth doing. Oh, you're prone. Shit. Let's get some healing going on. You'll bounce that. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to change one of his healing spells because the cooldown is shared. I think because they have the same.
I got it.
They have the same instruction. They have different accents, but basically the same core and same other thing. Oh, I love it. I love this Warden Torch Key thing. This Warden's Keystone or whatever. That allows me to do these things from range. That's super, super useful. Ridiculously useful. Just plug that back in. Ooh, hello. More people to fight. Okay, yeah, let's stagger all of them. Oh, she found me. Oh, that's great. Good for her. Let's get a whirlwind going on, thank you. Sunder this jerk. He's got lots of armor. Oh yeah.
Take that.
Oh yeah. That's a long range. It's a very long range on that Killstorm.
As you command.
I'll take care of it.
That's how it's fucking done.
Yikes. None of those bounced to verse, it looked like? That's kind of annoying. I think she probably needed it more than anyone else. Oh, hello. Please tell me there's no prophecy involved in this place. That would be a little bit disappointing. Perhaps you're too sober to see it, but one could see this as a cross-section of the Oldwalls. More artistic image than map, but it seems probable. Oh, I can climb the wall. That's kind of funny. That's weird. People with extra appendages, people with horns and tails and shit. Observe the main section. People have basically assimilated into like one culture, I guess. One doesn't paint an ode to imprisonment on the first day in a cage, right? How many generations were down here trapped in this maze? Then in the lower sections... Death. A chilling detail. Is this to imply the dead were buried down below, or down below was built with the bones of the dead? I don't think it's that literal. This mural suggests an Oldwalls was once full of life, but clearly present contradicts this. What do you think this is saying? This mural is oddly devoid of Bane. Perhaps it's hinting at what triggered their arrival. I can't deny that possibility, though I imagine we'd see the little Bane imagery if this were a creation story. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Like, different peoples come in, maybe they all became Sleepless, I don't know, something, they all became like one culture, and then, yeah, some craziness ensued. Not sure. Maybe people became Banes. Maybe that's what actually happened. Maybe the Oldwalls turned people into Banes.
Huh.
I saw that trap a mile away. Come on, you're not gonna fool me with that one, devs. Let's do this. What do you need? You need ability cooldown, I guess. Let's go with more quickness. And oh shit, you don't have enough points there yet. One more point. Scarlet Vengeance, Killing Spree. That's always a good one. Pig on a Spit is a good one too. Let's get you that one. I like passives. I like passives quite a lot. Hello, Banes.
Look at that.
Let's do this.
Future course.
Oh my.
I don't know if Banes are affected by those emotion spells, are they?
See that? I'm not entirely useless.
Oh yeah. Not entirely useless. No one ever said that about him, though. Fractured Depths Keystone. Okay, thank you. And I'm not clear on what that did. I'm not sure that did anything. Can we get back all the way down there? Oh wait, well first I guess I may as well plug in that keystone and get this teleporter running. Oh, it automatically just takes me somewhere too, eh? I gotta say, it's gonna be really hard to keep track of which part of these Oldwalls I've done and which ones I haven't. This place is quite the labyrinth. What the hell is this? Okay, this is where I got those. So... I guess I'm just gonna go back. Ooh, it is gonna be kind of hard to keep track of which teleporter leads where, and... yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a maze. I'm digging these murals, though. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing. That is something. There's a door here I have not opened. Let's get down there. And there's a switch here I haven't hit yet, which... maybe I can... do anything, really? let's get down here. Oh, right, because I lowered the water level, so I haven't been able to get down here yet. What's this? Oh, you found some kind of... Is that writing? Looks kind of weird. It is weird. Here to see. Of course. I was starting to wonder when you'd ask. Wow, it's pretty. Almost like poetry. Very repetitive poetry. See how these symbols get repeated constantly? It feels familiar, but I can't tell you why. Maybe you should find someone more accustomed to reading crusty old papers to study it. Speaking of, well, that's my cue to confess my ignorance. I'm not familiar with this particular script. Perhaps we'll stumble upon a reference piece in our travels, or meet someone who knows this writing. Like Luxime. Or that, yeah, I think that was the wizard's name, right? Luxime. Is there not a trap here?
No one will see me.
Really? That looks like a trap. It's so weird. Oh, yes, open please. Okay. So, you are meant to be yellow. Oh, yes, something's there. Chronicle of the Stages. Oh, hey, found another one. This should be enlightening. Festivities of the Tears. Subtitle: A Survey of Social Days. Okay. Yes, well. So these pages are missing, but it's not like I expected these would be all pristine. It's pages of Tearsman Cultural Studies. Doubt you'd find any of this intriguing. Oh, of course. I'm weak on my Tearsman scripts, but this passage says Festival of Narat. Odd, right? Narat? What? Hand me that. Festival of Narat. Since when was... Oh, since 419. Since 419? Why is this the first I'm hearing of this Tears-wide celebration? Festival of Narat, 10 years before the conquest? Seems unlikely. Unlikely? Pardon my ardent speak, but it's fucking absurd. Not least of all because the chorus entered the Tears in 427. It's consistent entirely of Northerners. Tearsmen weren't recruited until the gangs began conquering. That's basically Narat's whole modus operandi. Crack them on the head and drag them away. Also, it seems like the more someone knows of Narat, the more likely they can resist my suggestions to join its army. Part of why my recruitment efforts were so successful early on is that few knew I was forcing them to follow a true monster. This isn't accurate. Why would someone... I think the why is obvious. This creates a pretense that Tearsmen have been worshipping or loyal to the Archon of Secrets, voluntarily, before the war. Purpose? The only purpose of the Chronicle serves is the retelling of it all. It is a cardinal sin of our craft to modify the telling, regardless of purpose. Seems obvious that Luxime wanted me to find a record of the sages and Tearsmen accepting the chorus, and by extension, Kairos. There might be some truth to that. I have a feeling there's even more errors hiding in these texts, but I can peruse these pages another time. No doubt there's still more to be found out here. Lead the way. Yeah, these old walls are full of surprises. We're learning more about
As much as I do.
the old walls themselves. The spires might be powered by Bane, and I'm currently in the process of weakening my own spires right now by killing all these Banes. That is how it's done. Okay. I can sing like that. In the shower. Let's move on. I really want to get up there, but I don't have the... I guess I don't have the necessary torch key. Is there one more torch key? Is there a fourth torch key? I gotta know. I gotta learn. I gotta find out Oh, hey. Definitely gotta do torch key since I... Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Well, maybe... Maybe it's time we go see Reef Talon. So, I think... Oh, hello. I don't know if it actually matters which one is which, but... All three down there is definitely nice. Let's go over here first. Let's go see if I can change this to Jadis to activate maybe the door. Really? Damn it. Okay, there's definitely another torch key I have to find. Already been in here, haven't I? Yes, okay. Alright, Reef Talon. I turned my back. You might have run away. Who knows? I'm gonna go there and see if you're still up there. Show yourself. Lexime. Oh, hey. I've been looking for you. What? No. It was 4 days ago. 8? That's absurd. Then we should retrace our steps. Oh, darling. Having trouble sleeping too? It really is you. At first I didn't want to believe, but then... That voice. Mel, what happened to you? How long has it been? Your youth. Where did it go? You're supposed to outlive me, not the other way around. That's really funny. No, not Mel. It's me, Lantry. Don't you remember? Sage Lexime, I presume? Lantry's told me almost nothing about you. Not Lantry, Lexime, or so they call me. Everyone in here is like hypnotized or something by what's in the water, or I don't know. I really don't know what's going on here. Something crazy. Sorry, my mind feels all fog. No lightning. It's all in here. Just tired of being tired. All I need is a little sleep, a little shut-eye, and it will all make sense. Everyone just wants to go to sleep. I believe you contacted me regarding a legal matter? Legal matters? If you're asking about laws, you... Wait, that does sound familiar. Did I... There we go. There we go. Oh my, I had given up hope and almost forgotten I even sent word. Thank Kairos you found me. Apologies you should meet me now, when my mind is a fleeting shadow of what it once was. Yes, I did take a long time to come here after receiving your note, so it's partially my fault. Fatebinder, my offer is a simple one. I will submit to your justice and confess to every crime of my school. In exchange, I ask that you preserve my writings. I have seen centuries of work burn away in hours. But please, let me save something, some small sliver. I will purchase it with my life. If I were to help, what exactly would you want of me? I understand your caution. If these were truly offensive scripts that railed against Kairos, I would understand you being unwilling to assist in the preservation of such slander. I've read what I can of Kairos' laws, and I know of that much of what we write speaks of how the Tears is, or was, free of Kairos' grip. I know such histories are to be put to the torch, but I contend these writings will only bring glory to Kairos. Our histories show the Tearsmen growing in hubris, unable to see the doom of Kairos to the north. These are not heresies, these are studies in the foolishness of seeing oneself as equal or greater than Kairos. You're turning the history of the Tears into a warning against defying Kairos? Actually, that pretty much writes itself. Yeah, actually, the true history is pretty pro-Kairos. This conversation is a year too late. The sages had their chance to surrender and negotiate terms. The Edict of Fire was Kairos' final offer. Yes, but I don't disagree that the sages acted foolishly. The school has been punished. But just as mercy is shown to the sage that supplicates before Nerat, cannot some of our school's work be worthy of mercy? The chronicles have kept detail a society that existed in the shadows of Kairos and ultimately fell after a long lull of complacent living. I contend that such a history speaks of Kairos' inevitability and the folly of the Tearsmen. How do I know I'm salvaging some journals and not a bunch of coded messages for your peers? I would invite you to read these chronicles yourself, look them over, and decide for yourself if I'm up to something. But I assure you, I wouldn't try something that underhanded. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that and I'm not that smart. You talk about these texts like they exist, so we can add smuggling from the burning library to your list of charges, I assume? True. I absconded with all my parchment I could carry shortly before the Edict of Fire came to pass. I assume every sage did, actually. Did they not all do that? As I said, I do not deny my crimes. I'm asking for mercy for my texts, not mercy for me. What does he want from me? I swear by Kairos' name that you will gather and preserve my chronicles to the best of your ability. Do that, and I care not what you do with me. If our works are protected, you grant a measure of immortality to me and the other chroniclers. If my life can purchase that, I will happily pay that price. Wow. Explain exactly what you want of me before I make any promises. My request is that you gather and safeguard the chronicle fragments I've stashed here in the Oldwalls. Once gathered, you do all that you can to make sure the texts are spared from destruction. Alright, so be it. I will help you, but I can't swear on Kairos' name. I do not take such things lightly. Those loyal to Kairos take such oaths quite seriously, am I not mistaken? I must have your assurance that the task will be done. I say again, I will do this for you, but I will not vow on Kairos' name. End of discussion. You don't begin to understand how deadly such a vow can be to those of us under Kairos' rule. Some things one doesn't risk, no matter the reward. It appears I'm asking too much consideration, considering the position I'm in. I suppose I will settle for an oath on your own personal honor. Then I swear on my honor as a Fatebinder that I will do everything within my power to preserve your chronicles. Fair enough, Fatebinder. That will have to suffice. Take this. Note somewhere I left the remaining texts. My handwriting was difficult to parse, even when I had my mind intact. It's gotten worse. I've used an old chronicler's trick to conceal the stashes as ordinary rubble. The illusions will fade if another chronicler nears. Yours is an older specimen, but he'll suffice. Okay, as long as he doesn't die, I guess, by the time we get there. Older specimen, but I popularized the rubble in plain sight trick. The nerve of this woman. I really hope it wasn't any of the rubble I whipped at other people's heads, because that would be... I might have damaged some of the notes, you know? If you need a hand translating, ask Lantry. He always had a knack for deciphering my scrawl. I have other questions. Mal sent me. I'm Durgo. I'm here to find Reef Talon. Mel? Mel sent you? Did I call him Mal? Mel. And he's still alive, and the wound has not gone entirely to ruin just yet. Having experienced the sleepless touch of Reef Talon, I'm certain she used her fledgling magic to heal. She did not know, nor could have known, the cost of her actions. Reef Talon is an anomaly. She has the power of beastwoman mystic, but she was improperly trained. She claimed being here in these Oldwalls strengthened her connection with the arcane, and I suspect it is the case too much power in unskilled hands. I spotted Reef Talon examining the carvings down here. Maybe you've seen them. They look like primitive murals. My operating hypothesis is that this place has strengthened her magic. Just as a spell is cast with more force near a spire, I think this place makes the Reef Talon's latent spark of mysticism into something substantial. Okay, what do you know about her magic? Not enough. Fair enough. We must have been here a span or two when someone got hurt, and Reef Talon calmly offered to help. She placed her hand on someone's broken leg, and to everyone's amazement, it just mended. I was amazed. I had seen beastwoman mystics do it before, so foolishly I didn't think to ask more questions. So, is a span a year? Or, it's a year, right? So if you've been here for at least 2 spans, then I think you owe 2 years of taxes to Tunon. You jerks. Holding out on the Empire. Ooh. There's punishments for that. Tell me about these murals. There's a few of them down here. Each of them appear to be very old and made by claw and rock, not hand and paintbrush. I spotted Reef Talon examining them, and while that proves only correlation, not causation, it does make me wonder. It's a bit of a leap, I realize, but the way you and I have scrolls and letters, perhaps beastmen can write symbols and share magic with each other, is ways beyond our ken. It is the best hypothesis I have. I think this is meant to say in ways beyond our ken. Symbols and share magic with each other in ways beyond our ken. Come on, Obsidian. I mean, what's the alternative? She learned her magic from listening to the Bane? That's a horrifying thought. Where is she? She sealed herself in a nearby chamber. Many Sleepless have come down here, some to worship, some with hostile intent. Most looking for answers, but I think we Sleepless only serve to remind Reef Talon of what went done? What? I don't know what that means. So what can be done to help her? Above all, Reef Talon values the people of the wound, and so her grief over harming them, even accidentally, is overwhelming. I think she needs insight into her own magical prowess, and reassurance that she can prevent making others sick with her magic, if she weren't afraid of her own powers. She might realize the wound needs her. I will seek her out. I have a Tanza torch key now. Simo, Jadis. Oh, that opens many doors. Okay. Let's open other doors too. Oh, treasure chests. I love treasure chests. And I guess I may as well go see this beast lady before I start finishing up all the other Oldwalls. Aha, hello. And what's going on up here? Oh, Sleepless. Hello, Sleepless peoples. Hello, Elaine. First things first, though. I loot everything. Another one? But you seem so well rested. You'll adapt in time. What are you doing here? Do you not hear the call? We seek Reef Talon. She does not wish to be sought. Okay. She did this to us. Have we been called to glory? Marked for culling? We just want answers. Then, perhaps, we could find sleep. That's really bizarre. So it, like, makes you enslaved by Reef Talon? Is that what I'm seeing going on here? Oh, there she is. I kind of thought she'd be over here, but apparently not. Let's finish exploring up.
Curious.
Whoa. Curious. Trap disarmed. We don't take traps.
Huh.
Oh, no.
Have a look here.
Disarm that too. Merci. Oh, there's another one.
Spotted something.
Yes, you did. Disarm it, please. So many traps. It's crazy. Oh, I like everything I just found there. That's pretty nice. Oh, hello. We can open the door. I like how some of my old torch keys also work in here. It's pretty useful. Fight some veins. Oh, and get that there. Come on, wreck 'em. It's just a wisp. Come on, there we go. And combat. That's just a whole bunch of gems. That's pretty nice.
Can't do that.
Okay, so I guess we can go back and talk to Reef Talon. Or should I go up here? Maybe there's something up there to fight. I bet that sends me right back to the Bastard's Wound town. Stalkers and hunters, bane and mystics, all come to spill Reef Talon's lifeblood. Beastwoman must climb deep, where lights do not follow. Isn't that where they're from, though? Deep underground or something? Fatebinder creeps to Beastwoman's den, bathed in blood of wound warriors. Why should Reef Talon speak with human? We're here to help you. We can bring an end to the Sleepless. Human is arrogant, speaks of Sleepless like rival clan, as if simple blood right can tame dreamless wanderers. Does Fatebinder not realize that poison within Relief Talon gives birth to Sleepless? Why does Fatebinder think Reef Talon skulks in deep dark pit? Beastwoman does not fear hunters, does not fear scourge beasts, only fears poison inside Reef Talon. In Oldwalls hollow, Beastwoman cannot steal dreams of clanmates. Wound tribe is safe with Reef Talon forgotten in wretched deep. Oof. You could simply stop using your magic. Too dangerous. What if Reef Talon's milk sickens cubs? What if blood corrodes tinker tools? No, too much to lose. Reef Talon will take no chances. Stay confined to depths. Can you be sure that your powers won't manifest in new ways that harm the settlers, even from here? Beastwoman did not envision this. Fatebinder speaks of possible truth. Sleepless poison is created by mending touch. What if same corruption grows stronger and spreads from afar? Perhaps Reef Talon has been cursed for trespassing where human prima called Kairos forbids. Oh, yeah. Think about that. You don't piss off Kairos. What do you hope to gain from hiding here? Not hiding, I'm saving others. Reef Talon could not let corrupting power harm kin and kith. Left home den, but did not abandon tribe, did not run and hide, but does not know what will solve problem. So basically she's in quarantine. And take note, you pandemic info deniers out there, even as beast person knows that quarantine saves lives. So you are content to let Jaspos and Wagstaff lead your tribe? Would Hope, Ocean Mystic, and Stonecutter choke on own hatreds? Reef Talon is no longer prima, and cannot be concerned by such matters. How did you come to find the wound? Reef Talon has lived 4 lives. First life was free manta-born in islands near human lands called Stalwart. Second life was as slave. Third life was prima to Wound Tribe, and now Reef Talon lives 4th life as wretched outcast, skulking in deep pits of Oldwalls. I don't actually care what your life was like in slavery and manta-born. I mean, oh, was I responsible for you being taken by the chorus? I'm super sorry. So sorry. I didn't know their circuses were that bad at the time. Okay, that'll be this episode coming to an end very soon. I'm just going to finish some of these conversations. I'm not going to read them. There's a lot of background information here. Tell me about the Sleepless. Of course, you can pause to read it yourself if you like. It's time for you to return to the wound, in one form or another. Human will leave this place, nothing to discuss. Leave Reef Talon to suffer with withered kin. Let finding Reef Talon fade from memory. Lexime believes you can learn to control your powers, maybe with some help. Why does Fatebinder trust chirping of human mystic that roams deep dark halls? Reef Talon has watched Lexime speak with own shadow, or sit on damp cold floor to sing into ancient stone. Well, she's probably hiding texts in that latter case, but Fatebinder's gold is wise. Reef Talon can feel mystic strength in blood, like ocean storm. Beastwoman's blood is not tame, will flow like petulant club. How did these powers awaken in you? Beastwoman cannot say for sure. Ever since coming to this place, Reef Talon feels hum of magic, but did not feel it until already happened. Packmate was injured on patrol, and Reef Talon ran to clutch injured whelp. Beastwoman remembers hearing lifeblood from inside dying body and roared it to obey. That's when Mending Bright began to knit flesh, and when Reef Talon's shame began. What do you know about the murals? Can see shapes and shadows telling stories, and know the stories were made with claw and brushed by fur. Well, Reef Talon does not know, but humans too puny to carve, and doubt that Bane pawpaw on walls. So what's the alternative then? Fatebinder is correct. Reef Talon should not hide or run from strange power. Like cowardly pack whelp not fit for breeding, must learn to dominate mystic strength, just as Alpha controls unruly pack. Well, there you go. learn to be a powerful healing mystic. Then we're agreed. I had a feeling you'd rouse her to action. We should move quickly. My mind wanders, and I'll not squander this chance while I still have my wits. If you can't learn to control your magic... no, I'm not going to be mean to her. We're trying to help. If we wanted to harm you, there are much easier ways. Reef Talon, I believe the ancient paintings in these old walls are the key. Your powers didn't really manifest until you were here in the wound, and you've been down amongst these corridors and murals prior to your power manifesting. And if I'm correct, these murals convey magic in a similar fashion to how we sages convey knowledge along parchment. At the very least, there's little harm in testing my hunch. Already this place has changed, Reef Talon, made beastwoman's touch heal for a moment, but sicken forever. Must swim in ancient magics until strong enough to understand, or drowned and no longer a threat. We'll go now. Beat Fatebinder through quick leap pad to east. Fatebinder, you may have run across some of the old murals in your time here. Look them over, and I'm sure you'll glean some insight that Reef Talon can put to use. The one Reef Talon refers to is just through the teleporter down the hallway to the east. We'll await your return there. Fatebinder should have Reef Talon's knife. Brought good luck to Reef Talon in Deep Dark. Will bring good luck to Fatebinder. Also has too much stink of blood from human Reef Talon trained to hunt. Much, much better Fatebinder has. Oh, God, it's like really dizzying reading reading the Beast People dialogue. Okay, well, now that we've kind of sorted out the whole thing with Reef Talon and met Luxim, I guess we just have a whole bunch of stuff to uncover in the old walls. So, we're going to continue hacking away at it next episode. Thank you so much for following. We're going to finally discover the mysteries of these old walls once and for all next time. Be seeing ya!